So I just wanted to give you a little update. Remember, he said the day he was decorating that he had a Christmas flag coming. It hadn't arrived yet. Somebody has put the flag up for him. Good morning from beautiful Celebration, Florida. And once again, I'm at one of Adam's filming locations. One that he didn't come to often, but there was a video where I believe he had bought a McDonald's meal. I don't know if it was a Happy Meal or what it was. It was some kind of special meal. And, excuse me, you saw him down here with, I think this was in the picture, the chairs, and he sat here and ate his meal. And this particular area is not in the heart of Celebration. It is not Celebration Town Center, but this is Island Village. Not too far from Town Center, but you would have to drive to get to Town Center. Now, when he was first down here filming, none of these shops were established. And the reason I know that is because when we moved to Florida and to this area, these were all new that just came in, like the barbershop, the Coffee for the Soul, there's a Mexican restaurant, there's an ice cream shop behind that tree there. I don't know why Adam stopped coming down here and filming. I think he did show some of the development, and it is still developing way back on around that corner. There are a lot of additional islands being built. Celebration is continuing to grow. I kind of think the reason he was down here was that he may have been, that was back when he was searching for a house. So I don't know if he was looking at houses that day or exactly the reason. Or maybe he just wanted to come down here and relax because this is off the beaten path, and most tourists don't even know this area exists. I've filmed a lot down here because I like to get away. I like to get into the quiet. And a lot of times, there would be a large alligator sunning right here on this little burn. It's beautiful how the houses are reflecting in the water there. You can tell why he loved celebration so much. It's just hard to put into words. You almost have to see it for yourself. I just laughed to myself just now because I saw an individual, and for a brief second I thought it was Adam. Here, even though I'm talking about and have been talking about for 2-3 days the passing of Adam, your mind still plays tricks on you because he was dressed exactly like him in the long khaki shorts. He was the same build, the same height. And for a brief moment, oh, it's Adam. The grieving process and the process of someone that influential dying, it's just amazing what takes place in your head. What you think you see sometimes. When you know the reality, but your mind still wants to accept that it isn't true. So I'm here this morning with my piping hot decaf beverage. I have found that if I'm drinking a lot of caffeine, it's keeping me up. I guess with everything else that's going on this week. So this is not going to be a long video, and I really don't want it to be. But I woke up this morning with this running through my mind. Leanne, you can't go on living if you constantly have death on your mind. And that's true. It's hard to enjoy life, have fun, if you're constantly thinking about death. And since Monday night at about 6:30 p.m., I've been thinking a lot about death. And that's really not good for your mind. I mean, healthy-wise, yes, all of us need to keep that in perspective, and all of us need to be ready to go. But even our friend Adam was all about life. And I think if he was here today, he would say, guys, you need to get up and you need to seize the adventure. You need to move on. Go honor me by making videos of your own or by doing challenges that you have been setting on. Things that you've been dreaming about doing that you haven't done because you've been reluctant, scared, afraid to do it. I think this morning is a wake-up call for us to kind of breathe, shake off some of the heaviness, and live. He would want us to go on and live. Yes, there's a time for mourning, and we're going to mourn and grieve for a long time. But there's also a time to start living again. And as I was thinking about Adam this morning, this particular book came to my mind. Even here it says, quit playing it safe and start running toward the roar. It's called Chase the Lion. And I believe Adam was the ultimate lion chaser. There's a Lion Chaser's manifesto that I think sums up Adam quite well. Quit living as if the purpose of life is to arrive safely at death. Run to the roar. Set God-sized goals. Pursue God-given passions. Go after a dream that is destined to fail without divine intervention. Stop pointing out problems. Become part of the solution. Stop repeating the past. Start creating the future. Face your fears. Fight for your dreams. Grab opportunity by the mane and don't let go. Live like today is the first day and the last day of your life. And as I've watched back some of Adam's recent videos of how much he enjoyed the Matterhorn, Rome, all the fun he has had, all documented. He lived like today was the first day and the last day of his life. Burn sinful bridges, blaze new trails, live for the applause of nail-scarred hands. Don't let what's wrong with you keep you from worshiping what's right with God. Dare to fail. Dare to be different. Quit holding out. Quit holding back. Quit running away. Chase the lion. I believe that sums up Adam the Woo precisely. He lived life. He enjoyed life. And he would probably look down and say, "What are you guys doing?" Yes, I appreciate the morning. I appreciate you caring. But go out. Have some fun on my behalf. Carry on my legacy. Go chase your dreams. And I think that's the point we are at today. I know that tomorrow I go back to work. I face the reality of getting back into a regular routine. The holidays are over. And life goes on. Sometimes I think we feel guilty when somebody we love and know has passed. We feel like we should almost shut our lives down because their life is gone. But we can't do that. No matter how hard it is, we cannot shut down. The greatest way that we can memorialize somebody and to carry on their legacy is to do what they would have done. And I'm just about to laugh here because there's my shadow. Hi, shadow. It made me think of something Adam would do with his shadow. So yes, the best way to memorialize, is to carry on their legacy, to continue to have the same passion for life that they had while they were living. And he had a big passion. He was a big lion chaser. He risked everything when he moved into that van and started that channel. If he hadn't made that one decision, that one major life-changing step, he would not be the Adam the Woo that you know today. So it makes all of us ask the question, what is that one major life-changing step for us that we might be afraid to step out on? I know for me and my husband, it was moving here 2 years ago. We both had awesome jobs. I had a well-paying job. I was in a pretty significant office. And now I work part-time for a theme park. One of the best theme parks in the world, in my opinion. But I also live in celebration. I'm also in this beautiful Floridian weather. And I also got the opportunity to meet Adam the Woo. But to step out at our ages, to follow this dream of living in celebration and doing what we feel like God has called us to do here, it was a scary step. It was chasing our lion. And you, my friend, I'm sure, have a lion to chase. Now, some of you may say, I'm homebound, I can't get out, I can't go and do. What's my lion? Well, you know, you might be the very best commenter in your favorite YouTuber's vlog. You might be the best encourager that they ever had. And I encourage you, if that's all you can do, then do it. Keep that circle of goodness going. Because that's just as valuable, as important as the one that's holding a camera, vlogging a theme park, or as the one that's digging a ditch and laying pipe. Do what you do, and do it the best. So that brings me to this point. I have been a healing place on your journey, this very difficult journey. I've welcomed you into the comment section to leave your thoughts, your perspective, to encourage one another, to be a friend who had the mutual acquaintance of Adam the Woo. But I guarantee you, I am no Adam the Woo. Justin Scard will never be able to fill his void. Jacob the carpetbagger can't fill his void. He was Adam, uniquely, distinctly, one of a kind, Adam the Woo. And that's what we loved about him. The only thing I can promise you is that I'm me. I'm going to be me. I'm going to be the authentic me. And if you decide to pick up on some of my journeys, then I welcome you. I invite you to join me. Now, I know this grieving process is not going to be over for a while, and that there will be different things that we're going to be seeing, such as the plaque that the realtor is working on here in Celebration. I did get confirmation on that. There will be some type of plaque in the memorial garden. We still have his memorial service, and I do imagine that I will visit the gravesite. I also plan to make a trip to St. Cloud. I may even go to the bench that he discovered and created his name, Adam the Woo. But most of all, my heart is to help you as I'm helping myself on this grieving process, and to challenge you that you're still alive, you're still breathing, and if Adam was here, he would tell you, get up off the couch, seize life, chase the lion. Don't live life so safe, because none of us is going to arrive safely to death. And go create some adventures. I truly do love and appreciate you guys, and I'm really encouraged by all the kind comments and the memories that we've all shared of knowing Adam through meeting him, or even knowing him through his videos. We went on some mighty fine adventures together. Some places that I know I'll never go in my lifetime, I got to experience because of Adam. But just because Adam's gone, we can't stop experiencing life and going on adventures. So if you have a channel, post it in the comments. Some of us might want to join your adventures, your unique personality, your vlogging style. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. See you on the next adventure.